Hi friends, how are you? It has been a hot minute since I've been on this channel or like to the barn at all, actually, fun fact. It's January 18th or 19th today, and I have not worked the horses since before Christmas. Anakin has been ridden twice since we came home from the show in December, and Silas, I think I worked him also maybe once before Christmas and haven't touched anybody since. So I have been traveling a lot, and then I was super sick, and then it was like 2 degrees out. So just a lot of factors. The boys have had a lot of time off. So it is, new year, new month, whatever. Like, I'm done traveling home, the holidays are over, and I'm ready to get the boys back into a routine and a consistent schedule. I have no plans on the horizon so far as like horse shows or anything like that. I was looking at doing a couple shows, and then I didn't ride my horse for like a month, so that kind of changed things. But I am looking now to kind of get the boys back in shape, back into a routine, and then plan what the next couple months are going to look like. But for now, we're just going to see where they're at. I'm expecting everyone to be a little insane. It is 30-something degrees out today for the first time in a very long time. So they're probably going to be a little fresh, a little full of themselves. They also literally haven't been touched in forever. So that's on me. I own that. If I fall off today, I earned it. Like, I deserved that. So that's where we're at today. I'm going to head to the barn. I'm also sure my tack is like growing colonies because I haven't touched it in so long. So my goals are to clean tack, and then definitely going to ride Anakin because he is pretty solid under saddle. I can just hop on after time off. Silas is probably going to need a lot of groundwork, so I don't know if I'm going to get on him, but I'm at least going to get him moving, and go from there. What else is new? I don't know, not much. I got a new saddle. I did have it at the horse show, but I haven't really talked about it. I'll probably make a separate video about like tack I use and all that stuff. And then I'm kind of playing the bit game with Anakin again. Just with like young horses, I feel like they're constantly changing, and their interest in what works for them and doesn't work for them, what they like and dislike, is just constantly changing. And so I'm kind of back playing that game that we were playing this time last year as well. But again, that's something I can talk more about in depth in another video if I decide to make that. But yeah, for now, that's where we're at. TikTok is getting banned tomorrow in America. That sucks. So I don't know, maybe come hang out here with me instead, because I'll still be here. But yeah, I will head to the barn and we'll talk then. Okay, bye.
In the car. He's a car horse. Hi. Hello. He's driving.
sweet boy. Hi. Where are we going? We gonna go have a job? Hey! Okay, I said yesterday I was gonna have the most productive day ever, and I was gonna ride Anakin and ride Silas and clean tack. I did like none of it actually. So as you saw, I rode Anakin. He was fresh, but like that's fine. That's exactly what I expected. My Pivo literally does not ever work, and it's pissing me off so bad. So I'm probably just gonna like give up on that. I don't know, and then just like change the way I record my rides. I don't really know. Because it cuts off in the middle of my rides and it makes me so mad. He was fresh, but he was not bad. Like, his threshold is pretty low. Even when he is up, like, he keeps himself pretty well regulated and, like, doesn't really choose violence, which is nice. Like, that was pretty much the extent of what he does. I cut my ride short because the other trainer was coming in, and if you have watched any of my videos, you know that Anakin has like pretty bad traffic issues, and he had an incident a couple weeks ago where a loose horse like ran into his face while I was riding, and like there was rearing involved, and like it was not good. And so his traffic issues have gotten worse. And the other trainer was coming in with 3 horses that were also all really fresh, and I was like, I'm actually not doing this today. So I just got off as soon as I saw that they were coming in, because I was like, we had a productive morning. I don't need to like push any more of that. So then I got off, which is fine. I'm gonna try to like build on where we ended today. And then I went to bring Silas in, and the farrier was there, thankfully, and I literally like walked him up the driveway, and I could hear, what is my car? Anyways, my car's making weird sounds. I could hear loose shoes, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. So thankfully, like I said, the farrier was there, so I was just like, hey, take a look at these, and she was like, oh, those are like seconds away from falling off. Like, he should have been done 2 weeks ago. So I was like, cool, let's get him done. And so I didn't end up working him because I didn't want to stand there in the cold all day holding horses for the farrier and then ride him afterwards. Like, felt like too much for his baby brain. So he just got to go get his feet done and go back out. And then I didn't clean tack because I was lazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Today, I'm going to actually try to complete a ride on both horses. So that's the plan. Okay. Oh, I'm going to Rural King today because I want to buy new Carhartt bibs because it's going to be like negative 20 degrees out tomorrow, which also kills my riding schedule, but that's fine. And I want new like winter gloves and wool socks because the ones I have currently are not good enough for how cold it's about to be. So we're going to go ahead and go to Rural King and then to the barn. Okay, I hate Rural King with a passion because they never have anything good, and like it's the only farm store even relatively close to my house, and I just hate it here so much. And they had nothing, so I didn't get bibs, but I got a 4-pack of wool socks and some really cheap crappy gloves that are not going to be warm and are going to fall apart very soon. But literally the only pair of winter gloves they had left, so I figured I could at least layer them. Okay, now we're going to the barn. So I had every intention of riding today, but the temperature has dropped to like 18 degrees out, and he is very naked and very peeled. And I let him play on the lunge line, and he was like kind of shivering a little bit, just standing in the barn. He's under a heater now, but the arena's not heated. And he was shivering, and so I was like, you know what? It's so cold I'm not doing this, and it's gonna get colder tomorrow. and I just like don't want to do anything. Like, you can see my breath. I don't want to do anything to risk his health. Like, that'd be selfish, even though I feel like I could ride if I wanted to. So I'm going to give him, this is Summer Games Plus. It's just a buffered electrolyte paste. So I like to do paste, like electrolytes, when the weather's changing a lot, just because it will make him drink. He hates this. And I like the buffered. I end up wearing more than he eats. See? I like the buffered because it has stuff for his I was trying to read and also talk. It has stuff for his gut to just help like make sure he doesn't get any tummy aches. I am wearing more than he got into his mouth. I don't love this one because one tube is 60 cc's. Like, that's huge. That's a lot to shove into a horse's mouth. But it's what I had, so it's what he got. And then I'm gonna blanket him. Beep beep. Shh, 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 shh. Pay attention. Shh, shh, shh. Rude horse behavior. I'm gonna blanket him in his medium and a heavy and a hood, so he's gonna be all cozy because I probably am gonna disappear and abandon him until it's not negative 10 degrees out. So, obviously there are people here that take care of them. I'm not neglecting him totally. He is fine. There, I fixed it. I rescued you. He actually hates this thing on his face, but it's the only way to keep his neck warm. He will rip it off tonight. Like, he's gonna shred it to pieces. I'm confident in that. And he's already trying. Of course, I'm gonna do Silas next and get him all warm. But for now, hi, Nanners. So I am going home. I have not had the productive, honestly, like the last month, and it's just been like I've had all these grand plans to ride, and then life and the weather and like sickness, like things just keep happening. And I have not ridden consistently in a month, and I think I have filmed the beginnings of like 5 separate like barn vlogs that have never seen the light because what I wanted to happen, or what I wanted to have happen, like didn't end up happening for the past month. And I'm trying not to like be frustrated, and it's fine. Like, it's too cold to ride, it's too cold to ride. If I'm sick, whatever, like it's fine. This stuff happens, and I'm just trying to like not take it so personally and not be in such a rush. I just got like mud all over myself. To not be in such a rush all the time. Like, neither one of these boys is really on a timeline. Anakin's not on any sort of timeline. Silas kind of has an RRP timeline, but like I don't really care about it as much. So like I don't know why I get so frustrated and like upset when my riding schedule doesn't happen. So I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to be like less of a stickler about being on a routine, especially because both boys are so young. Like, they're literally coming 5. It is okay that they've had a month off of inconsistent work. Like, it's actually probably good for them. So I'm just trying to tell myself that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna post this, even though it's not exciting, because this is what actually having horses year-round is like when you don't have access to heated barns and whatever and all that. So yeah, this is just kind of the reality of horses in the Midwest when it gets to be this cold out. Hopefully I'm not alone in that. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate as well. So hopefully after this week, I think this is supposed to be the worst of the cold. It's gonna get down to like -10 overnight, and then stay really cold until I think Wednesday. So hopefully, like Thursday, Friday, it gets warm enough to sort of ease the boys back into things, and then start a routine to get back into showing, even just being in consistent work. There's a bunch of shows I really wanted to go to and things I really wanted to do, but the boys have not been ridden consistently in almost a month, and it's not fair to them. So I'm trying to just like put the horses first and be okay with the fact that I don't get what I want all the time, and that's fine. So yeah, that's my little rant. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was super boring, my apologies. But I will, oh, I'm falling down. I will catch you guys next time. And hopefully y'all stay warm. Okay, bye.